I know everybody is talking about this PN rock or PNB rock death. I'm just gonna speak my little 2 cents and add my little 2 cents. Man, that shit today, y'all happened. Y'all seen that shit. That shit happened in broad daylight. Now, I didn't know who Homeboy was. I didn't follow his music. I didn't even know, never heard of Cat. But it's sad when anyone dies, excuse me, in any type of way. However, I've read how it happened, on what's transpired, and I'm gonna talk about it. Just add my little 2 cents. First of all, welcome everybody to the Lake Show Champion channel. I don't normally go live, but I'm trying to build this shit. Excuse me, trying to build this channel up. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, share the video. As I'm trying to build this channel up, do want to give a shout out to everybody that's in here. Just hit the like when you come in here, whether you watch this video or not. You can hit the dislike. I don't give a damn. Just do something. But anyway, I'm gonna try not to be too silly tonight, but that's just my personality. I'm just naturally silly because I don't want to shed any, sense of humor or anything like that because this is a serious event. But there's a huge lesson to be learned behind this, and that's what I'm gonna talk about. So, what happened to Homeboy today? Because he was too flashy. I read that it was an attempted robbery, which means that whoever whoever shot this dude was watching him. It was like target neutralized. So, first off, I got to talk about that location. Okay, this is Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. To everybody who's not from California, who's not from Los Angeles, let me speak on this. All right, so that one Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is was the main Roscoe's before a chain of them started opening up out here. That was the go-to Roscoe's on Main and Manchester. Now, all my LA natives know about that area of where that's at. I'm not talking about just with a restaurant. I'm gonna talk about all that in a second. But just that area alone, for all my bangers out there, y'all know what hood that is. Y'all know what hoods is around there. So typical activities like that happen on a daily around over there. You may get a week or two where don't nothing crack off, but there's always something popping off in that area, right? Exactly. So it's always something cracking off going on. So whether it's broad daylight, whether it's in the evening, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter who you are, but if you especially flashy, you walking around with your jewelry on, your ring, you got all this blingage going on, and don't let your car be flashy too. If your car is flashy, you got rims and shit, you got beat in the damn trunk and shit like that. Or if you got it all flushed out with colors, if you glistening and bringing attention to yourself, you gonna attract other type of attention too. And unfortunately, in this case, that was the type of attraction that he attended. You know, so but now again, none of us here on YouTube as content creators, we don't know the history. Some of y'all probably out there that follow this dude a lot, y'all probably know the history, but we don't know like the backstory. We don't know if he had internet beef going on because you know how y'all youngsters are is now. Y'all broadcast everything, sending out your locations and shit like that. Y'all beefing online on Instagram and Bigo and all these other sites that y'all be going live on. So if y'all beefing and shit like that, and I understand that homeboy wasn't from out here too. So if you ain't from out here and you ain't knowing, you know, so somebody should have, put homeboy on game, like, hey, look, you can't be wearing this, you can't be doing this, you can't be driving around like this, and then somebody should have put him on game. And maybe he did know, but again, we don't know the backstory. We don't know if he was beefing with somebody or some people or whatnot, but just just a message to out there, and this is not just to LA, but this is anywhere. Every state, every city has a hood, and everything has ins and outs and do's and don'ts. You just gotta be aware, and you just gotta know what you can and can't do, what you can and can't wear, and especially out here. And I know it's ridiculous, but you gotta know, what hat you can wear. Even you gotta know. I know everybody out here, mostly people, rock the Dodgers hats, Lakers hats, but nowadays these hats out here symbolize hood and territory. So you gotta be aware. You have to be aware. It's not just red and blue no more. It's all type of shit, all type of colors. So and it's just all on how you carry yourself. So, rappers and athletes and anybody that got money who walk around flashy like they got money, man, you just can't be, you can't do that. You can't do that. And it's, I saw the video too. It's gruesome. I'm not even gonna, do that. Y'all could go Google that shit. But I mean, to see a person, just laying there in a pool of his own blood, once I seen that video, man, I knew he was out of here, man. I knew that. It was. I mean, homeboy, just from looking at his body mass, man, dude, I'm a skinny dude. It like me and him are the same size. He probably was just taller than me, but I might have a little bit more meat. But man, that is crazy. But that's a sad thing, man. But the message and the lesson behind that, once again, is look, youngsters, young people out there, all you rappers or people that got money, keep doing your thizzle, but you just have to be aware of what can happen when you walk around flashy. I know you like to wear your jewelry and your bling bling because you work hard and you earn that shit. But just word of advice, especially if you ain't from here. Any rappers, just rappers, athletes, rappers. Just be careful and be aware when you come out here. If you got clout, if you famous, and people know who you are, you just got to be careful. You better have some team. You better have a team around you, and you just got to know where you going. If you trying to pull up someplace, whether it's to go eat, because as you can see, cats is getting dudes is getting killed in broad daylight. The motherfuckers. See us, and I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just laughing at just. So I don't want y'all to be getting me the wrong way, like I'm laughing at this situation. No, because I'm not. Because it's not something to laugh at. It really isn't. It's sad because it's another black on black killing. We all keep preaching about stop the violence and stop the violence, which we need to stop the violence. But you youngsters out here are putting yourself in positions where the violences keep going because y'all don't know. We trying to educate y'all. We trying to tell y'all stop being flashy, stop walking around here. Bling bling, it's cool, but that bling bling is attracting the wrong attention. And in this case, homeboy went into Roscoe's, and whatever hood niggas that was over there, they saw him and they was like, "Oh, we got one," and he had no clue. He had no clue, and I know he was with his girls, and they all they did was just do what people do when they go out to eat, post pictures of their plate and all that stuff, they location, and my homeboy not being from out here, he probably thought, man, this ain't no bad place. But I'm gonna talk about that area because for all you LA people, I mean, for all the people that's not from LA, y'all ain't knowing. But that where that restaurant is, it's in a small ass shopping center. So just wherever city you live in, state and city you live in, just picture the smallest, most busiest shopping center in your city and just picture Roscoe's right there, right? So now you would think with all these business establishments that everybody has a camera, everybody's business is recording. I understand that Roscoe's got cameras inside and outside, so hopefully they get a look at who came in and of the killer or whatnot. And also there was a getaway car, so the person that did it, and when they pulled in, it's not too many ways you could get out. Like everybody over in that's in LA, just picture the marathon and picture that area and picture, where Roscoe's is at. That parking lot is always busy. So there's only really like one way or really one way to go. So, and this was during a rush hour. This was doing lunch rush hour in the middle of the day. So I know that parking lot wasn't that busy, for homeboy to make a clean getaway like that. So hopefully they catch him. But once again, just a message to all you youngsters, man, all you rappers out here, be careful when you come out here, and don't be beefing. Don't be having no internet beef going on, because if you come out here and you give out your location, your enemies is watching you, and some of your enemies got pulled out here. So you just be careful. Fair warning. Got to do better, but we got to do better as a people. Again, I didn't follow this cat. I didn't know him, never heard of him until today. But just the way he went out is senseless. And, that's all I'm going to say. Y'all get in my comment section. Let me know what y'all think. If you disagree with what I'm saying, that's cool. Voice your opinion on that. Let's have the conversation, because I'm going to get the hell out of here. But y'all, don't forget to follow the show, Feeling the Breeze. I'm sorry, my podcast, Feeling the Breeze, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast from. You can also Google it as well. That's about it. That's my thoughts on the events that happened today. Just pay attention, young folks. Pay attention. It can happen to you. It can happen to you. I know that shit can happen to me too. That's why I'm very careful where I go. I don't wear my jewelry. I have jewelry. I just don't wear it, especially when I go out, because I know better. I know better than to be walking around flashy. But see, sometimes even that shit don't matter. These fools is bold. They'll pull up on anybody. Anybody. So that's why when I go out, man, I try to look bummy as fuck. I'm being real. I try to look bummy as hell. I try to blend right on in. So, like, hey, you might get stereotyped, but it's all about survival sometimes. You just got to know. You just got to know. Those are my final thoughts, and I'm out of here. Once again, always believe, be careful out here, y'all. And my condolences to his family, to his girlfriend. Another senseless killing. Don't make no sense. I'm out of here. Peace.